How to make it very low budget, low cost. Alright, so I just need a fry pan. This one's not a bad one, I got it from Safeway. It's got a copper plating on it so it conducts heat really well, but you don't need to get one like that. You can just get any old fry pan and just a lid and some cheap foil, just the cheapest one you can get, and willow. Luckily we've got a willow tree in the backyard, but you can just go to any old park or river and get some willow. Preferably the dry willow as opposed to the wet willow, and you all chop off a bit of wet willow and let it dry for a while. So here you go, it's just a normal willow branch. Here I'm just going to snap it off like this. That's a section of it, and just wrap it in this cheap foil like this. Compact it a little bit like that. You can reuse this foil as well. It does last a couple of things. Here's an old bit of foil that I'm going to use as well. This is just a cheap gas burner that you can get in an Asian supermarket. They don't really cost that much. And if you go camping, you can double up as a camp stove. Alright, just get it going, and then I bring down the heat. You can see here there's a flame. You want to bring it down to as low, more or less, as it'll go. You stick it there, and stick the lid on. The lid's important because the lid helps cook it, right, and keeps the heat down into it. It'll cook faster. Okay, so you can see it's smoking now, and that's after about 5 minutes it starts to smoke. It's been about 11 minutes, so it's pretty much, the smoking's really died down, and that more or less tells you, okay, it's pretty much done. So you just turn it off. Hide somewhere relatively safe because that lid's going to be really hot. And just lift it off, right? Being aluminium, it cools down pretty fast. Like, it'll be cool in minutes. Of course, the pan won't be, so don't touch the pan. Okay, cool. So it's only been a couple of minutes, and it's already cool enough to pick up, okay? So you just unroll it. And of course, you can use this cheap home brand foil again. You don't have to throw it away. As we open up, you've got to be a little bit careful because it is reasonably fragile. There we go. There's our stick of charcoal, and I'll just test it on this piece of wood. You can see the haze very similar. Not quite maybe as firm as your commercial charcoal, but very close to it. If we take it over here, I mean, canvas doesn't take the charcoal as nearly as well as paper, but it's it's fine. Okay, there you go. A very cheap way to produce willow charcoal without having to go to the art supply shop.